6 on your side, Storm Team.
Wanted to start with the radar tonight out of Nashville. You can see the purple and even the bright white. That's some big snowflakes showing up in and around the Nashville area from Nashville to Lebanon. So let me show you Nashville. Live look right now. That's the state capital. I've seen a few flakes flying, but temperatures are in the mid-30s there right now. Let's go to Lebanon. You can see the snow falling, but notice the pavement just wet. Even the grassy surfaces are mainly just wet. I think we're going to see similar conditions here in East Tennessee as we go through the night. We're still low 50s here. It's at least down to 43 in Oneida and Crossville as that back edge of the moisture is starting to rotate through. But a live look from downtown Crossville atop City Hall, looking across the street, Main Street there at the Crossville Church of Christ, and you can see still some raindrops on the lens of the camera from those gusty winds that we had earlier this evening. But let me show you a wider perspective. This was that line of rain. I won't even call them thunderstorms because there was no lightning with them, but we did have some 30, 40, 50 mile per hour gusts as that rotated through. Now the back edge of this moisture is rotating through the area, and as you can see, narrow area. So we're really going to have about a 3-hour time frame here to see any snow, and it's mainly again for our Plateau and Kentucky counties. We'll go from where we are right now at 11 p.m. and I'm going to stop it at 1. You start to see a little bit of snow starting to approach the plateau, so about midnight Central Time, but keep an eye on those temperatures. They're in the mid-30s. I'll stop it again at 3 a.m. Yes, we're close to freezing, but the moisture has moved out. All right, that's going to be a common occurrence. Doesn't mean it can't snow. I just showed you snow in Middle Tennessee in mid-30s. That's certainly possible, but we're not going to see a lot of accumulation on roadways. Let me advance it again. I'll stop it at 5. It's basically done across the area except the higher elevations of the Smokies into western North Carolina, and we're just again starting to get close to the freezing mark. So this isn't going to be a big snow event. We talked about this last week. That area of low pressure is just too far north, and the cold air is lagging too far behind. So what are we talking about? Okay, maybe an inch or less for some of our Plateau and Kentucky counties. I'd say those inch totals are probably northern Cumberland, northern Fentress, portions of southeast Kentucky, and then right on the Harlan-Lee County, Virginia border. Highest elevations about 1 to 3 inches above 4,000 feet in the Smokies. Weather Service agrees with this. This is the winter weather advisory. Again, where we could see some snow and potential impacts from that snow. Bell County, Harlan County, Kentucky, above 3,000 feet in the Smokies, and Cumberland and Fentress counties. Overnight temperature is just not going to be cold enough here in the valley. Mid-30s here, mid-30s east, below freezing, close to it for our Plateau counties. But I showed you most of that moisture is gone before that rain and snow moves out. So let's talk about these. This is a forecast for road conditions from midnight tonight. I'll stop it at 2 a.m. Yes, there may be a few patchy areas, portions of the Plateau, Fentress County, Cumberland County, as we get around 2 a.m. And by 6 a.m., Scott, Campbell, up into portions of southeast Kentucky. But then watch, again, the moisture moves out. By 10 a.m., temperatures are above freezing, and by noon, it's a thing of the past. Quick hitting system moving through, best opportunity to see accumulations, car tops, rooftops, I like to call it, grassy surfaces, and maybe an isolated bridge or overpass, but majority of roads will be fine. Again, whatever falls is gone by lunchtime as sunshine returns. We're in the low 50s tomorrow afternoon, and we won't even be mentioning the S word the rest of the week as we're near 60 Thursday.